French Montana for filth, after he ran off to engage the Princess of Dubai. Shikamaru to hide his DL lifestyle, according to Jaguar. French was also getting turned anyway, but loose at those freak-off parties. And she's now warning Shaw to call off the engagement before it's too late. Her last man, Rashid, was a DL cheating husband, and the last thing she needs is to end up with another one. French is basically a second version of that man. There are several videos on the internet of Diddy and French in compromising situations, including them staying alone in Airbnbs with barely any clothes on, and French Evan admitting right out of his mouth that he spent his entire time partying with Diddy instead of making music. Now, the Dittler was, wishing him a happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear French. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
This is a special birthday for both of us.
Yeah.
Now, Diddy, what did you mean about it's a special day for the both of us? Why is he sitting down at the dinner table with no shirt on? The dealer come with a robe on. I've never been around no men in my life with walking around in their robes like that. You know what I'm saying? Most men, if they're going to do that, they with their woman. They on vacation doing something with their woman, but not with no other men. That's first and foremost. Most people don't sit at the dinner table with their shirt off. So when we know how the Dittler gets down, I mean, shoot, you have a tape of you and French Montana, Diddy, hey, I'm just asking because, that's how you get down, sir. We all know that's how you get down.
Airbnb.
A lot of people are afraid.
Suddenly French pops out with his very own Cyrock flavor. Back then, folks thought it was just a friendly business move since he was on the label. But now people are saying that was more like a little reward for letting Diddy get his way behind closed doors. And as if that wasn't enough, a photo of the two of them looking extra cozy went viral too. People ran with this, claiming they were a DL couple. But it didn't stop there. After CNN released that hotel footage of Diddy putting hands on Cassie, producer Prince came through with his own shocking receipts. He said Diddy tried to drag him into one of those infamous freak-offs. And get this. This was the exact same period Prince and French Montana were locking in on their deals with Diddy. But only French ended up getting signed. If 1 + 1 is 2, then what do you call this? 13 years been exposing this man Diddy. No one believed me till now. At that time when you were my age looking as good as I did, is he wanted my. But homeboy didn't know I don't get down with none of that. Is. Once that story hit the streets, folks really started questioning what French Montana actually had to do to snag that bad boy contract. Because let's be real, if Diddy was really out here pressuring artists to drop down and get nasty just to sign a contract, then what makes French the exception? And let's be real, all those clips of him hugged up with Diddy floating online are not exactly clearing his name either. Now, this is where things get a bit crazy because Jaguar Wright claims French isn't the only DL rapper that Diddy turned out. She also accused other people including Soulja Boy, 50 Cent, Briar Gay, Will Smith, and YK Osiris. Now, swinging back to Jaguar, she didn't stop at Diddy. She claimed that 50 Cent was messing around with Soulja Boy back when Soulja first hit the scene. But baby, Jaguar did not stop there. She turned it up a notch and flat out accused Diddy and Will Smith of dragging Meek Mill and Briar Gray into what she called a gay freak-off. According to her, Will pulled Briar in under the pretense of mentorship. But things quickly turned into something Briar never signed up for. Jaguar even went as far as claiming that at one point both Brashear and Meek were literally heard screaming while running out of Will's house after he and Jada supposedly crossed the line and got touchy during one of those freak-offs. Now, when it comes to Meek, at first everybody swore he was being pressured into it, but after folks dug a little deeper, it turns out Meek was letting it happen by choice. His name even popped up in one of those lawsuits tied to Diddy listed as somebody he supposedly hooked up with. And to make things even messier, an audio clip started making the rounds online that people claim is Meek and Diddy together. And let's not forget about YK Osiris. Back in 2021, whisper started spreading that Diddy flew him out to Jamaica under the guise of helping his career, only for it to turn into a freak-off. YK only added fuel to the fire when he hopped online and reposted a shirtless pic of Diddy chilling in the pool with prayer hand emojis. Then to top it off, he shared a photo of himself laid out naked getting a massage, with the caption, "Listening to that Diddy eating that good fruit in the beautiful weather." Now going back to French and Chica, word on the street is that her family is actually digging into these rumors to find out if there's any truth to them. And let's just say if it turns out French really let Diddy bend him over, they'll call off that engagement. And honestly, people weren't shocked by this reaction because Shikai isn't the type to let men play in her face. Remember when she straight up blasted her ex-husband Rashid on Instagram, telling the whole world she was divorcing him because he cheated? She had no issue putting his business on the internet in a post that said, "Dear husband, as you are occupied with other companions, I hereby declare our divorce. I divorce you. I divorce you and I divorce you. Take care, your ex-wife. Now get this." According to CNN, Sheikha pulled one of the most iconic moves in Dubai history by pulling the triple talaq move, which is a practice in Muslim countries where a man can instantly divorce his wife just by saying it 3 times. The gag is, it's usually men doing it, not women. But she flipped the script and hit Rashid with it herself. And if that wasn't bad enough, he wasn't just creeping with other women. He was allegedly messing around with men too. As usual, people had their own thoughts too. Like this person who said, "No straight man is going to give up his hind parts for Airaccord deal. Anybody partying with Diddy on that level is halfway gay already, lol." Another person said, "Jaguar knows a lot, but she's unstable, embellishes, and to her own detriment. No one listens to Jaguar." But now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think of Jaguar Wright exposing French Montana's plan to use Sheikha Mara as a cover-up for his DL activities? And do y'all think all the other rappers Jaguar named really got turned out by Diddy? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other messy video.